Hey everybody, it's Annabelle Fisher again, and I sent you a very short video yesterday from Hong Kong Airport. Well, we're back home and we're back in Fort Langley, British Columbia. It's a beautiful evening. The weather is just gorgeous here. The forest fires are clearing and yeah, it's beautiful. I just had a nap and I've got somebody who I'd like to show you. Who is very happy and very grateful to everybody who has contributed so much to Rachel O'Rourke's GoFundMe campaign. If you don't know who I am or what I'm talking about, I have been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and about 3 weeks ago I found out that I have, well, from now it's about a month to live. And I decided that I would love to return to the UK, where I was brought up from Canada, to move back over there with Michael, my husband, to live with my parents in Annabelle's room, as they call it, the spare room in their house, and be surrounded by lifelong friends from school and college and university. And it would be very complete to have our beautiful black 8-year-old cat Midnight with us. And Midnight found us 1 year before I was diagnosed. So she found us in 2014. She chose us and decided she wanted to live with us and promptly moved in. And when I was diagnosed, she never left my side, especially when I was bedridden and very ill. And I feel like our souls are entwined, our hearts are definitely entwined. And my biggest wish was that Midnight would travel to the UK to be with me while I lived out the rest of my life. And thanks to you and your generosity of sharing the campaign and your amazing generosity in digging deep and giving what you could afford, I just, before I had a nap, I paid for the whole transportation to get Midnight from our house here in Fort Langley to my parents' house in Cornwall in the UK. And forgive me because I am repeating if you know this already, but if you don't, I want you to know what you've paid for. I mean, it's a very expensive process. So there's a specially designed crate made for Midnight as per her size that she can move around in. There's a pet passport, a ton of paperwork, lots of hand-on people helping. And she will be staying the night at Vancouver Airport on Monday night. She then flies on Tuesday after about 5 hours of custom checks and various things. She'll arrive in the UK on Wednesday afternoon of next week, and then on Thursday of next week she will be transported down to Cornwall, which I think is probably about another 6-hour drive. So it's quite a long journey for her. Michael and I are going to fly on Thursday, and that takes 9 hours, and then we'll get there on Friday, and our dear friend is going to drive us down to Cornwall. So when I sent the message in Hong Kong, of course she wasn't with me. I was sitting in the airport. I had to show you a photo of her, so I'd like to show you Midnight. Come on, darling. This is my beautiful girl. And she's so grateful to you. I know she doesn't look it very much. She doesn't look very grateful at the moment. I always say Midnight has one look and it's completely startled all the time. Her eyes are always wide, whether she's happy, relaxed, startled, quite cross. She always looks exactly the same. So from Midnight and from me, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This means the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to be in Cornwall with Michael and my parents and with her by my side. Thank you so much, everyone. Mwah.